Hi there, and welcome to Story Time with Big Uncle Bill. I'm your host, Uncle Bill, and today's story is one nobody, probably other than God, could verify. It's my story. I was a kid. I was probably 13, 14 years old. I could actually look now that I think about it, because Boyz II Men just came out, Motown Philly, and the reason why I know that is in my neighborhood, the Hoffmans, they had all the newest stuff that came out. It wasn't rich by any means, but they had nicer stuff. And the toys and the music and everything, baseball cards. We all pretty much when we grew up in that area, we all pretty much did the same things. And they were just a little bit more fortunate. His dad was in the military, his mom did work at a defense company, and good people, whole family good people. And I ain't really sure how it happened, but man, you want to talk about scared. So one day I went over there. I skipped school a lot, and I went over there and I knocked on the door, rang the doorbell and shit, and nobody answered the door. The dog barked. The dog's name was Muffin. It was a long time ago, people, long time ago. And I tried the door and it was open. You'd be surprised how many people then and now still leave the door open. So I just walked in, and they had a Nintendo, man, and I liked playing Nintendo, but we didn't have money for a Nintendo. And so I would go over there and play, and but I've always wanted to play more. You know, it was like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, a couple times a month maybe. So I was in there and nobody else was, and there was this Nintendo, so I played Nintendo, and I got hungry and I went and ate, and I was like, damn, I'm in the house. So I went in the rooms and they had Walkmans, and I listened to the Walkmans, and sometimes I just leave and take a Walkman with me and walk the woods, and I learned I learned a lot of tapes that way. Listened to a lot of music. I did that for a while. I did this for a while. This wasn't just like a one time. This was a lot. I did this to a lot of other people's houses too. And I ain't bragging, you know. It just is what it was. That was the kind of lifestyle I was in. Really wasn't stealing or anything, or actually breaking in. I just walked into houses and acted like I stayed there until school was over, and then I went home. And I had a real strict mom. Real strict. I mean, beat me at school, beat me at the bus stop, beat me so loud in my room because we had a basketball goal. It was we lived in a cul-de-sac, and it was at the end of the cul-de-sac, or at the edge of the cul-de-sac before it ballooned out. And man, I got in trouble. She beat me. Kids laughed at me all the time for getting beatings like that and shit, but I mean, it just was what it was. And so probably like the first thing that was really like, oh shit, I didn't think about that, is I was playing Nintendo, eating some Doritos, and the garage door opened, and I knew that was a sign that Miss Carol was home, and I was like, oh shit, what do I do? And so I kind of panicked. I was rolling up the damn Doritos, and I ran and put them in the kitchen, and it was like you had to go through this L shape and be in the kitchen. And I was at the back door, and I just opened the back door and took off running in the woods, and nothing happened. And I was like, oh wow, it was just a close call. Now that would happen a couple times more, and it wasn't even a big deal, because it would take her like a minute or two before she got in the house. There wasn't no running. I would just casually just walk out the back door and walk in the woods. And all that was cool. I mean, this wasn't like an everyday thing. It's like once or twice a week, but it happened probably like the whole school year. It happened a lot. And I did a few other houses like that too. And there's a couple cool stories with it. I might even bring one in and just combine it, but this one was scary though. So I was in there, and Mr. Hoffman, by nature, or maybe by what he did, but he just spoke loud. He had one of those booming voices. You even if it wasn't nothing but his voice, you had to respect him. Plus, he was like a bigger dude, and he always carried himself well. Really good guy, man. But he was just fucking loud. He was he'd get your attention no matter what you was doing in the neighborhood when he opened his mouth. Good guy. And I was in there playing Nintendo one day and had the Doritos, and the door opened, and my heart sunk. I didn't know. Now that wasn't what happened. The dog started barking, and I was like, "Damn, that's all." I never heard the dog bark, and I looked outside the window because the recliner was. It was in a corner, but if you just turn around and look like this, you look out the window. And I didn't see nobody, so I had to get up, and it was Terry. And I was like, oh shit. Well, I was unrolling the controller and did the Doritos, and I was trying to fly out the door, and that's when the door opened. I was like, oh shit. And so when you open the living room, or you open the door coming into the house, you're in the living room right there, and then you have to take a right to go down the hallway, and then there's a bedroom, and you gotta take another hallway, and it's at the last door on the left is in the room I'm in. It's just like it's really like a bedroom, but it was like the the TV room, and I was stuck. I might have made it to the room, but I didn't know what he was gonna do, and I had to assume he was coming back there. I just couldn't think of any other way. So the only place that I could hide was behind the recliner. and the recliner was catty corner in the wall, so I ducked down there, and like I was in a tornado drill basically. But my ass wasn't touching the ground. I was off the ground. My ass was off the ground, so I was kind of like, it was in a forced position. It wasn't comfortable at all. And so Terry comes in, he goes to the bathroom, and I hear him taking a lick, and he farted a couple times, and I giggled. I don't give a damn how old you are, just a fart, even the word is funny, the noise is funnier. I just needed not laugh, though. I couldn't, don't laugh. Man, I can't. My mom would kill me. That's the only thing I think, like legitimately kill me. Not like beat me until I wish I was dead. I cannot explain this. You understand what I'm saying? Like I can't explain this. I'm supposed to be in a school, and I'm over somebody else's house without their permission when they wasn't home. I don't know. See, my mom would like it would be a reflection on her, and I'm through. It's over. It's over. People, let me tell you, it's over. I did not want to, I couldn't face my mama. So I'm just really hoping that he just used the bathroom and leave. It didn't happen like that, but he goes and I got really good ears. I learned a lot of stuff in life that I probably should have never heard because I just got good ears. And the ability to face sleeping. But I hear him go in the kitchen and shit and open up drawers, and I'm assuming he's making a sandwich. Got some chips and stuff, and I hear him come through the hallway, and I heard the noise that he entered the room. It got louder, you know what I mean? You just hear it, didn't it? It's there. I'm like, oh my God, where's he gonna sit? I know where he's gonna sit. It's his chair, but hope, right? He sat there, and what he did, he kind of like plopped back, and the damn bam, well, it hit my head, and I'm pretty sure he thought it hit the wall, because where it didn't hit my head, it was touching the wall also, and but it kind of hurt. It you know, it was just like a quick jar, but it was like, oh shit. I wasn't ready for it. I didn't expect that at all. I don't know what I was thinking. Obviously I wasn't, but I didn't expect that to happen, and then I'm already starting off bad. And if you ever been like trying to hide or anything, or be sneaky about something, there's always something to happen. Like right now I got this little itch in my nose, or you got to scratch something, or you get that tickling in your throat. It's just something that you just don't normally do, that you really wish this shit wasn't happening right now. I was having a bunch of that going on. Besides the fact that my legs were straining it didn't take long neither. I mean, I was in a bad spot, and I started sweating and praying to God, please, he has got to leave. I can't tell you how long he was there. I really, like 10 to 30 minutes, but probably the 30-minute part, it was a long time. It was agonizing. I don't know how many times, how many different scenarios I came up with, how I was going to give up, how I was going to surrender, how I was going to say, I'm sorry. I know I ain't supposed to be here. I ain't doing anything bad. I just want to play Nintendo. Or I just want to play with your Transformers, or look at your comics, or look at your baseball cards, or listen to your music. Because I did all those things. And eat your food. I did all those things. Almost, folks, literally like half a school year, maybe at least once a week. At least once a week I was over there. Probably more than twice. Like a Monday and a Thursday or some shit. But I did go to school, but like I skipped all the time. And the crazy thing was like me and a really good friend of mine, and I hope to bring him along, Jason Monday. It was coincidence, because I didn't know and he didn't know. We would miss, and we had the same classes. We were kind of like in these advanced classes. I'm actually a pretty smart dude. We missed the same days and didn't know it. So the teacher was like, oh yeah, y'all was out fishing, blah, blah, blah. And the ironic thing was Jason Monday lived on the river, and that's what we did. We did a lot of fishing, but we never skipped school and fished together, skipping school. I don't think that ever happened. I don't think it ever did. But we got accused 20, 30 times maybe. Let's go back to I'm behind the recliner. I'm not doing good, folks, at all. I can't run away. That option, he's gonna catch me. What's he? I don't know what he's gonna do. I'm really unsure, and I don't want to go through with it. And I get the lucky, and just he fucking farts. He farts like 3 or 4 times, and it's funny. Oh my God, it's so funny. I mean, really funny, people. Like, not funny at all. I mean, really not funny at all. It was, I couldn't take it. And then I heard the bag roll up, and I felt the leg part go in, and there was a pressure on my head the whole time. I didn't even realize it. But it relieved some of the pressure, like it kind of like sprang up. It relieved a little bit of pressure, but it also hurt too. And he left. When I guesstimated that he had left there and came out and went down the hallway, I kind of laid down on the ground, all up against the wall. This way, if he came back, I could get back in there and realize I could ball up and be in a better position if he did came back. Because I didn't plan for that, you know. I was just, man, I know I wasn't supposed to be. The bottom line, I wasn't supposed to be there. and he left. And I still went back, I went back at least 3 or 4 more times. You would figure that would be enough, but to me, the reality was that was probably the only time that ever happened, and I just happened to be there. And as I was thinking about this story, and knowing that there ain't no way to verify it, it was just me and God, I was thinking 2 things. One was God with me, like footprints in the sand, and I'll tell you a story about how I first read that. Or is he looking around just laughing at me, like, you fool, look what you got yourself into. This had nothing to do with me, it was all you, and look what you got yourself into. I would like to think God's that kind of dude. He just a cool dude, looks down, it's like, man, you're dumb as hell. Look at, and call his buddy, look at this dude down there looking like he's in a tornado drill, scared. All because he didn't want to go to school. And I didn't want to go to school no more. And eventually would drop out twice, but I went back, got GED, and went to college and went to prison. But that's neither here nor there. Scared folks, didn't learn my lesson. One of the other houses was Donald Hanna's house, and this was a cool one now, because he had I'm not sure who it was, but he had this porn over there with like a Cinderella. Instead of having a glass slipper, they had a snapper. And I was watching that, and his sister came home, and she was like, "What are you doing here?" And I was like, "Oh, I skipped school." And she didn't say anything. I was like, "Oh, wow." She had these great big, and anyway, she pretty much spent like half a day letting me play with them and look at them, and she never like pulled them out, but I could look down her shirt, and it was exciting to a probably 13, 14-year-old boy. It was pretty exciting. I always wondered if she knew what she was doing. There wasn't nothing going to happen, but you just got a picture. I got to see big boobies. Well, I skipped to school. But that's going to be it for today. I'm telling you, Terry, God rest his soul, he passed away a few years ago from ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease. Really good dude. 2 boys, great kids, wife, great woman. That did happen. I don't know if I said it. Like, share, subscribe. I got plenty more stories. Until next time, y'all have a good day. Stay safe during this coronavirus. Peace.